We are at KOA Holiday, Galveston Island. Time to get hooked up, set up, and ready to go rock and roll this weekend. Now, with that said, I have a new toy I'm trying today, something that was sent to me that I want to give a try and see if it makes life easier, especially when it comes to water and water pressure. So stay tuned after this intro and see what we're up to.
Hi there, welcome to our channel, Focus Adventure. Join me and my wife Debbie, along with our 3 children, Brendan, Shannon, and Dylan, as we document our family adventures, provide some tips and hacks that you've learned along the way. If you like what you've seen, please remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment. We would definitely appreciate your feedback. Thank you for watching.
Welcome back. It is crazy windy. See if I can put my back to the wind. The wind's coming from the Gulf and it is blowing like crazy. Matter of fact, to the east of us, there's a storm on the other side of Galveston County where winds are clocking over 60 miles an hour, and it's definitely impacting us here. And with that said, I need to finish up hooking the RV to the water supply. I already have the sewer hooked up power. Of course, need power for the air conditioners because it is still 102 degrees down here in South Texas. It's crazy the amount of heat we've had this year. Now, with that said, I've always been a firm believer that you always need to check the water pressure before you hook anything up. And I built one of these years ago. It has a water pressure gauge on it, a little shut-off valve. I screw this on, close this valve right here, and I get an instant reading. Took a reading here. Water pressure currently, because there's not very many people in the park, is 60 psi. A little higher than I want in the rig. 50 is probably the maximum I would want into the RV. And with that said, so what do? Pressure regulators. So the blue one is 40 psi. Not the greatest flow, but it will regulate up to 40 psi. Only get above that, and that helps a lot in your RVs, especially your smaller rigs or older rigs if you want to limit the amount of pressure. Second, which we use the most, is the orange high flow 50 psi regulator. Does extremely good job. Carry like 3 or 4 of these in the rig at all times. But the challenge you have is, can you adjust these? You can't adjust these. These are set. Either you have 40 psi or you have 50 psi. They are what they are. Now, watch a lot of videos. Like I said, we're new to this, so thank you for watching the video intro of our channel. We're new. We're still trying to learn how to create content. With that said, I've seen a lot of people using these RV water pressure regulators. You can see right here. And got one. I not sponsored. I actually paid for this on Amazon and I go and install this. What I like about this when I see all the other videos is you can adjust the pressure based on what's happening in your campground. So right now, it's hard to believe on a weekend that there's not very many people here at this KOA holiday down in Galveston Island. So the pressure is going to be high. Now, if it was packed, for example, we passed Jamaica Beach, another place we stay down here in Galveston, there was a site available. So they could probably have low water pressure issues. If you're using a set pressure regulator, you could have some issues sometimes, maybe low water pressure, and you can't adjust it up or down. So I'll be really interested to see how this works over the weekend. I'm going to install this water pressure regulator valve, adjustable one, and try it over the weekend and see and monitor how it does with the pressure and what it does with water pressure as far as flow-wise in the shower, in the sink, etc. Solid brass construction, adjust the knob right here, and I'm going to shoot for 50 psi this weekend and go from there. So here you go. We'll give it a try, and I'll give you the report later on. Okay, here's a helpful tip and or hack for these adjustable water pressure regulators. I have it set at 50 psi right now, which is perfect for our rig, having any issues with leaks, etc. However, if I need to take this down to 40 psi, I cannot just take a screwdriver and back off the pressure and it'll drop to 40. If I keep turning the screwdriver, it'll stay at 50 because right now the pressure is static in the line. So there's no place for the pressure to go. It can't go backwards. So if I need to take this down to 40 psi, what I actually need to do is I need to turn off the water, okay? Drain the system. Open a valve, shower valve right here. And a wet bay is easy enough to do. Turn this down to a lower setting, re-energize the system, and then turn it back up to 40 psi. And that's the way you do that. Because a lot of times people will try these and say that it's set at 50 and they want to take it down to 40, they keep turning and turning on this adjustment screw and nothing happens. And they feel that maybe the regulator is broken. Actually, it's not. Simply because the static pressure in the system has no place to go, it will stay at that pressure until you release it. So, helpful tip. Keep that in mind if you're using one of these and you need to adjust the pressure downward. Okay, I'm gonna hide behind the back of the RV. I stand in an anthill. So we hope you enjoyed that video about the RV pressure regulator adjustable. Something that we've always wanted, never really thought about it until we started our YouTube channel. And guess what? Everybody uses them. So after watching videos, I said, I guess I need one. So you saw how I set it up, some of the tips and hacks we've learned along the way, by especially watching other videos. And you see behind me? We cannot believe we left the border collies at home, because we are literally right next to the dog park. Now our border collies love the rings over there, like to jump through those. And there used to be a little ramp over there they used to jump on. I hope you enjoyed the video of the RV pressure regulator. We are growing as a channel, Boken's Adventure. So if you like what you see so far, please give us a thumbs up. That helps us grow as a channel. But also subscribe and hit the notification bell. We're only doing videos every couple of weeks because we have kids in college. And we're not traveling full-time yet, but that is our goal. And that's why we're growing the channel now. And also, if you have any helpful tips, hints, and stuff to help with video content creation, what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, we would definitely appreciate the feedback. So thank you again, and we hope to see you out on the road.